Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Northag review. And here we go into my favorite division with the first of the 5 packed division coming in with the DLC, the 9th Panzerdivision of the National Volksarmee, because my uncle actually served in this formation. And yeah, so I have a bit of a personal connection to that, my family being from Eastern Germany. And this division in general is also pretty down my alley. So we started in the logistics tab here with some Urals and some big 3000 supply T-815 ammunitions trucks that look pretty hot as well. BMPs, SBWs, SCVs, all with 3 availability. That's good CV vehicles, and a felt depot as supply point. Then we have in the infantry tab the grenade launchers and the PKMs, all with 4 hit points now, so decently buffed and decently strong as well. Then we have Mordschützenführer, which come with RPG and smoke grenade, really solid unit, and they can come in all BMP options, including the new BMP with Conkers that also has a CV variant here. Yeah, no, it's not a CV variant itself, but yeah, the CV leaders get the transport here, and Conkers as an ATGM on top here. So yeah, it's the same launcher, but it is harder hitting, and you get normal Mordschützen that we normally usually have with all the other BMPs with those as well, or with the Conkers. You pay 10 extra for the Conkers upgrade compared to the Fagot, which I think is worthwhile. If it would be only 5 points, you would always take them, and they would be really, really strong. The 20 damage on a 2625 meter, like the extra range and extra penetration here, is really important. So that is quite nice. And you also get an option with a BMP2 with the Mordschützen RPG 27. 2 cards of these. Mordschützen RPG 27 costing you 5 points extra for the RPG that has 21 damage, and so you pay 15 points more for the guys in the BMP2 than you do for these guys in the BMP with Conkers, so it's a bit of an option here which you want to take. The extra better autocannon for sure is worthwhile, and the RPG 27 can also be nice, but the Mordschützen themselves with BMP 1 can go quite hard as well. And then the Pioneers here come in the standard stuff, and you only get Fagot, no Conkers here, but you have them on all the vehicles, so it's not that important here. Artillery tab is pretty solid. Mortars, 122, 152, Selbstfallafette, the Acacia, the Gwazdika, and then ARM 70s, and our ARM 70 with napalm. So that is pretty hot as well. They cost you quite a bit of supply, and the radii nerf on the napalm rockets also means that they are not as OP as they would have been a couple of patches ago, but it's still a pretty strong unit here. Really expensive for it though, but yeah, ARM 70s in 2 different forms. Then we see Storm in this deck as well, the first East German division with it. Most likely also the only East German division that will get it. Malyutka P here, and then a good couple of decent different T-72s, the MUV-2, which is just M1 with 1 less frontal armor basically. Outside of that, they are pretty similar, so it's 5 points for 1 frontal armor, which is about the right price point, and then also availability difference. So it has more availability, so you can get a good bit more of these. But the extra frontal armor is maybe a bit more worth than 5 points. So yeah, it's about the right difference here. And both of these are quite nice. And then you get 1 card of the really nice T-72S, which has 18 frontal armor. And then also has the severe ATGM with 2,800 meter range, 60% accuracy, a fast flying ATGM, and they also have reactive armor. So they got the blocks here, explosive reactive armor, era all around, so 11 hit points as well. So they're a good bit more tankier than these two, and they have the severe, but they cost also 245 points, so they are quite pricey for that. And yeah, you get them 5, 3, T-72 availability, so often I guess you will just get the one vet. The severe is pretty strong, and yeah, the price point is on the safe side, because 18 frontal armor with a good ATGM is for sure dangerous. We'll see. Maybe it's a bit too overpriced, but it means it's the same frontal armor as an M1A1, and it has a long-range missile, so most likely it's about correct, even if the gun doesn't quite have the full range. And then Recon tab, we get Motschützen with BMPs, Aufklärers here with different stuff as well. Me to you other with the 7mm guns on the side that you can see here. Another Me Too Recon SPWs, BRM1 here with the radar, and a Me 8 PPA with the jammer trait and 30% ECM as the Soviet unit in the deck. AA tab, Coops, Iglas, Strelas, your normal Strelas, your normal Iglas with normal transport, Shilka, Strela 10M, and Coop, pretty standard as well. Helicopter tab, Me Too Urn with the rockets and the one gun, so that is pretty good. The Me-24D with 2 availability again, and Me-24P with Cocon, so decent choices of helicopters for limited slots. And the air tab, decent fighters here with the MiG-23s, at least the one card with 3 availability as well, and Su-24s with only attack stuff, no seat here, but the attack planes are pretty good. So a decent support tab with those planes as well, with decent choices. Cluster, HE, AT, and rocket basically cover all the attack stuff that you need. And then on the other side, yeah, it's all about the tanks in this division with the motorized infantry, so that is really strong. The division really does that pretty well, and it has then the helicopters and the planes that it needs to be decent, and the artillery as well, but it's not going overboard there. So yeah, a really strong tank division. Not quite as agile and mobile as the 7th. No T-55s, no Motschützen in SPWs or so, but it gets them in BMPs, and then in BMP2s, and then it gets a lot of really good T-72s. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you all in the next part. We have still 10 more videos coming before Northag launches, and then one big more video when Northag launches, so yeah, a lot more to come your way, guys.